Hitman 2 is exactly what I wanted from it, which is more of Hitman 1. Because if you own Hitman 1, then the entirety of Hitman 1 is playable in Hitman 2's free DLC. And then it has its own entire full-length campaign on disc day 1. And each of these missions has their own set of targets, unique kill opportunities, costumes and disguises, along with this unique series of challenges, and things like the mission stories, which is a new term for the opportunities from the previous games. So to avoid spoiling too much of the story, we're going to jump into Miami, because that's probably the one that most people have seen from the various pre-release footage and the like. So before each mission, you can go through different things like challenge of discovery, feats, and special challenges to go for. You can plan out your objectives, like review intel on your targets and any intel that could be useful for figuring out ways to get access to them without being detected. You can plan out your level, and as you play and replay levels, you'll unlock the ability to do things like bring items into other areas of the level. Like for instance, because I played a good bit of Miami, I can bring some stuff to the Bayside Centre car park. And if I need to, I can leave myself a sniper rifle there. I can bring along a variety of different weapons. So I'll bring along the silver ball pistol. I've got a variety of different suits I can wear, which are all functionally identical, which means if you want to, you can dress up in a cowboy suit. And you can bring along some useful gear and tools. Like briefcases can be used to smuggle sniper rifles around the level without being detected. There's things like weapons to knock people out, poison to make people throw up, for instance, which I'm going to bring along here for this one. And of course you can choose your starting location, which again, as you start off with just one, and doing the in-game challenges unlocks new ones, such as the ability to start off as a food vendor at the food stand, or as a race marshal on the overpass. So for the sake of it, we're going to start off at the event entrance. Now, we're not going to play on master difficulty for the purpose of this tutorial, because it's a hard enough game as it is. But the very fact that there's different difficulty levels, where there's things like unlimited saves, less bad guys, there's not even any surveillance cameras on the easier difficulty level, and bad guys are less attentive to things like gunshots going off. Like, you can make it as hard or as easy as you want it to be. And with things like the mission stories that give you ways to walk you through interesting and unique ways to kill people, it's very playable even for first timers. Now, if I had any single complaint about the entire game, it is that the load times are a little bit long, but it is loading into a single contiguous level that is massive in scope and has no load times in the game. So I can kind of forgive it taking a while to get there. Now for this particular mission, we're not going to try and actually kill anyone in any particularly fancy ways, because that would require a lot more rehearsal than I'm willing to give a simple review. But it'll give you a vague idea of how Hitman actually works. And if you want to see like a proper method of actually assassinating someone, I have played through each of the levels of the campaign on my channel, and you can see me play them blind, doing mission stories and exploring and investigating the areas. Hitman 2 is very much like Hitman 1. It's kind of like a puzzle game, or a heist game, where you go in, you explore, you find how the level works, and then you break it to your advantage.
Sierra Knox is expertly piloting her red Kronstadt car. Her father, Robert Knox, roams the nearby expo building where Kronstadt is showcasing its new prototype car. The Kronstadt RK Mark III has seen fierce competition from the Chinese Kowloon Heavy Industries' new racer. Moses Lee, CEO of Kowloon, has taken a dominant lead and looks invincible. Sierra Knox will need to risk it all if she wants to win for the third year in a row. The stakes are as high as they can get.
So while you explore this level, the race is going on around about the track. And if you're a good shot, you can just take a sniper rifle and shoot her out of her car. You've got instinct mode, which lets you see things like people who will witness you if you do crimes, and things like security cameras, because often there's security cameras covering areas as well. Here's an example of one of the mission stories unfolding.
One of the country's most influential military-grade moneymen. This must be connected to Kronstadt.
Bill, it's Ted here. Just returning your call before heading over to the expo building to meet Knox for the new combat android presentation. No, not yet. I'm letting him stew. The guy's a genius, and you know what they're like. He's really lacking in discipline and respect for other people. Last time I tried to have a meeting with him, he had me sitting in a room for 4 hours before canceling. I'll head up when I feel like it. All right, I'll call you after the presentation. Speak then.
So, if you want to follow the mission stories, you can follow the intel, and they'll teach you how to kill people in cool ways.
Nice day for it, isn't it?
Let's pick up a coconut.
Weird. Someone there?
So he goes to investigate the noise of the thrown coin. And while he's going in there picking it up, let's knock him out. And take his disguise. Now, we need to dispose of the body, because if someone finds it, they'll be confused. So let's leave him in the leaf mulcher. We won't run it, because we don't need to kill him. He's not a target. Now we're disguised as Ted Mendes. We are now free. I think we can bring a pistol. No, it's not allowed to be carried as a general.
Amen.
Some of the disguises have different permissions, like you're able to do stuff like bring along weapons or items. Yeah, I guess we buy drinks. Never noticed that. I want to see that I need to pick something up from around here.
Mr. Mendez, good to see you, sir. The demonstration is scheduled to take place on the upper floors. Please feel free to use the stairs right over there.
Oh, you guys are going to let me pass without freshening, aren't you? 'Cause I'm a general. Fort Knox while we're on the way.
Celebrity entrepreneurs now 47. What are you thinking?
Mr. Mendez, right this way, sir.
Nice day for it.
Hello, HR? Yes, yes.
The various conversations and walking past can be useful things that will help you learn how to murder people.
Ah, Ted, good to finally see you. Guess traffic was rough. Not fine. Let me show you everything. I'm gonna say something provocative now, Ted. War is going out of fashion. It's dirty. It's just plain bad PR. Nobody wants to exchange their children and loved ones for flags and medals anymore. Glory is God, Ted. But luck. Luckily, Kronstadt has a solution for that. Imagine this. Android infiltrators, disguised and fully embedded, ready to strike at a moment's notice. Indestructible robotic operators who can infiltrate the deepest sanctuary of any adversary, striking an unseen fatal blow, a surgical tool for a blunt world. Imagine an army of them, fully equipped android medics, seeking out wounded servicemen, injured civilians, bringing them to safety, or patching them up then and there. Android pilots delivering payloads deep inside enemy territory with uncanny precision and minimal collateral damage. All right, Mendez, it's very straightforward. Let me show you. I just pick any of the pictures on the desk, then I use the scanner to upload the biometric data, and Palace will do the rest. Obviously, the final system won't rely on you manually feeding it biometric data. This is still a prototype. This is a pivotal moment in modern conflict solution, Ted. Palace is entirely open. All you need is to pick a photo from the table and scan it to Jesus. Damn.
Oh no, there's been a terrible accident.
The Kronstadt Empire.
So yeah, that's one of the mission stories from Miami. You can get a robot to kill the tracker for you.
What's up?
And that's kind of Hitman. Like, you need to piece together the solutions to these problems by locating opportunities in the level, finding disguises to help you get past them, sometimes avoiding security cameras so you don't get detected on the way out. And once you kill everyone on a level, you find an exit. And you do it again. And you do different methods and different kills. Like, just looking at the challenges here, like, there's 18 different assassination methods, like killing people with fish, using podium pyrotechnics, pushing people off of ledges, killing someone with a shark. You know, there's a lot of different things you can do to murder your targets. And as you learn how to do them with different mission stories, you can figure out different ways of doing things. But the game has a huge amount of replay value because of this, and honestly, I think it's one of the best games of this year, if you get into this sort of thing. If you don't, you're not going to like it at all. So I definitely recommend picking up the first game for cheap, or playing the free demo, which lets you play the Hawkins Beach House, and playing this game for a bit yourself, and see if it's your cup of tea, because if it is, you'll struggle to find a better game to buy this year. And if it's not, that's fair enough. You know, there's a certain level of patience required for a game like this. And if you don't have the patience to give it time to show you what it can do, you're not going to enjoy it. And that's okay. But I highly recommend trying it.